Hello and welcome. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully. I'd like to thank our sponsors at Procyon Partners. Procyon, one of the top 50 fastest growing companies in the nation. They specialize in employee benefits, wealth management, and retirement planning. President Sean Rabinowitz, proud supporter of our podcast network and everything we do. Green Street Trust International, owned and operated by Rennell Jump and UConn legendary men's basketball player Jake Voskuhl. They specialize in tax plans for businesses large or small. They will save you money or get you a big fat return on your taxes. To schedule your free strategic tax planning session today, go to www.greenstreettrust.com. Pete Finch and the Finch Law Firm is located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. If you've suffered any type of personal injury, slip and fall, a car accident, your mother-in-law ran you over with her car, your wife got angry one night and decided to stab you, the Finch firm is for you. Pete has won legal battles all across the state of Connecticut. He will go to war to get every dollar you deserve in compensation. You just have to remember, in a pinch, call Finch or go to his website, thefinchfirm.com. Dynamic Human Performance is owned and operated by UConn legendary running back Andre Dixon. He trains boys and girls of all ages, all sports. He has a boot camp program 7 days a week, 6 a.m. You want to get in shape, you go to Andre. He has an athletic development program where he trains boys and girls in the sport of their choice from the ground up, helps them reach their full potential, be the best they can possibly be. Andre has sent boys and girls to college on scholarship for all different types of sports. To work with the best, he has a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility in Hartford, Connecticut. Go to www.dynamichumanperformance.com. All right, and here we are for In Focus with the man himself, Robb Hill, an accomplished author, minister. He specializes in pulling people's heads out of the sand because we are all willfully ignorant. And we are going to educate people one at a time if we have to. And I am excited because he's also an accomplished insurance agent, and he is going to have a great presentation for us today. And Rob, what would you like me to go to first?
Let's see. You got those two down there. This one right here. Yeah,
I
click
got
on
I
that
got
one right there.
Oh, you want
Or
this one?
or should I? Yeah, that one first.
Administration,
Okay.
94% of baby boomers aren't prepared for.
Okay, I can start this one.
Uh-huh.
I'll make it big. We'll hit play. Let me just hit play.
According to the Social Security Administration,
Oh, sorry.
according to the Social Security Administration,
Oh, I can't make it big without screwing that up. Sorry.
according to the Social Security Administration, 94% of baby boomers aren't prepared for retirement. Retirement isn't an age, it's a financial position. And the goal of it is cash flow, not assets. Stop worrying and start planning. Ask the right questions, get the right answers for sound financial retirement planning by Robb Hill. Available January 2017. For more info, please visit www.ourhillenterprisesinc.com.
Oh, that's beautiful right there. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Did you hear
Um,
the statistic though? 94%.
it scares me. Yes.
Yes.
Um,
Because a lot of people, when you say retirement, what pops into their mind is time and age. Okay, retirement has nothing to do with your age. See,
Nothing.
if you retire and you don't have no money, you have not retired, my friend. You have been fired. You've outlived your usefulness.
I know
Okay,
you have.
our
Yeah.
system, yes, our system is set up in such a way it is going to suck the best years of your life out of you and then kick you out to the pasture. Okay, and
Exactly.
now that times have changed, I mean, how many people do you know that work somewhere for 30 years? Huh?
I mean, everyone does. Everyone works longer now. I mean, people are
Well, yeah,
working
but
into their 70s.
not in one place though.
No. Right, exactly.
Right, not in one
Not in one
place.
place. Not at all.
And so they've got these retirement plans that you have to put in so much time to get vested in. Okay.
Yes,
See,
correct.
the average time that it takes for you to get 100% vested is 5 years. The average
Wow.
time that people spend on the job today is between 3 and 4
3 and
years.
4 years. Yes.
Yeah. So what they do is they take that money and run, right? And then they take that money and they spend it. Okay. And so retirement has nothing to do with your age and everything to do with your money. I was having a conversation with a client yesterday, and I explained to him that a portion of all that you earn is yours to keep. Okay. And it should not be stuck in a savings account earning 1 to 3% interest. What you got to do is you got to learn how to put those dollars to work for you.
Exactly.
And what a lot of people need to understand is not what you make that counts. It's
No,
what you keep.
you
It's
got
what
to
you keep.
save it. Yes.
Right. A lot of people, I mean, have just fallen prey to our consumer driven economy. Okay. That flies
Absolutely.
that flies over a lot of people's heads because a consumer driven economy, what does that mean? That means you're not producing. Okay.
Exactly. Right.
And when you're not producing and you're just consuming, that is a recipe for disaster. And this is what our illustrious Donald Trump understands totally because he is a businessman. Okay.
Exactly.
Our government, our government has sold us down the river for years. I mean, you look at all these look at Detroit. Used to be the car manufacturing capital of the world, and look at it now. I mean,
It's a
it,
wasteland.
it is devastating, right? What we need to do is we need to get back to 100% responsibility for each of our own lives. All right. That means that we are going to have to do some things we never thought about doing because if you spend your time sitting in front of a TV and working and sitting in front of a TV and working and sitting in front of the TV, what you're going to end up with is nothing.
Right.
Okay, because everything you looking at on TV, your emotions are hijacked. All right, you want the new car. Why do you think they make new cars every year? So
So
you can
people
spend
buy.
your money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can spend your money
Exactly.
so you can look good and smell good. You want to get that status look on you, right? You know what status stands for, right? I got an acronym for that too.
Oh,
But
I can't wait for that.
still too arrogant to understand success. That is status.
Still too arrogant to understand success. I like that.
Yes, yes, yes.
That
And
I
so
like.
what a lot of people need to understand is that it is up to you. You are your own best option. Okay. If you leave that retirement picture up to someone else, they're going to paint it too small. Okay. And
Yeah.
see what we are getting away from is dependence on the government. See, government help breeds dependence. All right. You've been working all these years and all your money's been going into this Social Security Administration. And now they're telling you that Social Security might be broke. Why? It's because
Yeah.
these politicians are using that money for everything but what they're supposed to use it for. Now, when Social Security was started, there was 45 people contributing for every one person taken out. Now that
Exactly.
number is 2 to 1, brother. It's not sustainable. It's not
No.
sustainable. Okay, and then you got every. Yep.
Social
Go ahead.
Social Security was initially put in place for retirement, correct?
It was the idea. You ever heard of the carrot before the horse?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what that is right there. It sounds good compared to what?
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
So they got it wrong with the Social
No, they didn't
Security.
get it wrong. It's by design. They didn't get it wrong. It's by
You're telling
design.
me they designed it
Yes.
to screw up?
Yes. 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 To suck people in. See,
That just
after World War II, I mean, well, let's back up even further than that. When the Industrial Revolution started, 90% of the population of the United States was in the agrarian sector, meaning growing
yes,
food and all that, farming and all that.
exactly.
Okay. Well, when the Industrial Revolution started, they needed some way to draw these people in to these factories.
Yeah.
And so what did they do? They said, you work here for 30 years, we'll take care of you in your old age. At the time when they did this, the average person was living 18 months in retirement because they don't have no purpose.
That's how it was.
And so when you don't use it, you lose it, right?
Exactly.
And so that's what was happening. But now, with people living 18 years in retirement, that's not sustainable. So they could see this coming down the road. And so in 1978, they introduced ERISA. That is the Employee Retirement Income Security Act. And I think that's a misnomer because it should be called the Employer Retirement Income Security Act, because what it did was it took the burden of retirement off of the employer and placed it squarely on the back of the employee, but didn't tell them about it.
Oh, it didn't even inform.
No. That's just the 401k was never meant to be a retirement vehicle.
No, you've said that, which I still can't believe.
What we got to do? What we got to do is we got to take 100% responsibility for this idea of not working and still receiving income. That means that you are going to have to stop letting your let me suffice to say this. If your outgo is more than your income, your upkeep will be your downfall.
So I asked you this before, and I'll bring it up on the show, and I know that I shouldn't, but I don't care. I have a sentimental, probably valuable baseball, and we're going to get it appraised, and see what it comes out to the value.
Mm-hmm.
It could be significant. And you said taking that money, instead of holding on to that baseball and, hoping in another 10 years that it appreciates and gains more value, I can do more with it if I take it and put it into a trust, right? Or a living will.
No, just moving it into a trust or anything like that will not change the value of it.
Oh, okay. So
see, you got to.
What would be a way to grow? Okay.
Yeah, you got to grow it, and then you got to move those funds into a interest-bearing account.
Okay.
The one where you get interest, not where you're paying interest. Okay.
Right.
Interest is a beautiful thing. Albert Einstein said, "Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world."
Right.
Right. I mean, you look at what they're giving you on your savings accounts and your checking accounts is talking about between 1% and 5%.
Yeah.
And then what are they charging you for it? 18, 19%, right? It's wild. I mean, a lot of people don't even look at this stuff. And the goal of retirement is cash flow.
Exactly.
It's not to have a bunch of assets. It's cash flow. Okay. A lot of
Exactly.
people don't realize that what happened with Enron was these people were fudging the numbers. Okay. And everybody was thinking, oh, yes, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's
Right.
beautiful. And then the bottom fell out. Okay.
Really?
Yes, that's what happened with Enron. And Enron was telecast all over the place. Enron. But what you didn't hear about was WorldCom. You didn't hear about
Right.
these states. I mean, you look at across the board, pensions, both public and private, are underfunded by $1.7 trillion. Okay,
Wow.
where is this money going to come from? See, a lot of people don't understand that our national economy is totally dependent on each and every one of our own personal economies. Okay,
Exactly. Yes.
right? Because our government can't function without us.
No, they can't because they don't make anything. They don't do anything.
And the reason why things have gotten so jacked up is because of ignorance. All right.
Willful ignorance,
We need to hold our government accountable, which we
in which we
haven't been
don't.
doing for the past. It's been like 100 years. They've been dismantling this thing called freedom.
Yep.
Got a lot of people who don't understand what is freedom. Freedom is choice. All right.
Exactly.
And see, you think you got choices, but they're their choices. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, to just sit back and look at the
It's
ignorance,
scary, to be honest.
Well, actually, it shouldn't scare you because now you know.
Now I do know, but I mean, it still
Yes,
does scare me that this is
right.
allowed to go on.
So take this, okay? A portion of all that you earn is yours to keep,
Correct.
right? If you get your paycheck and you start paying everybody else, there ain't gonna be nothing left to pay you.
Right.
All right. So what you got to do is you got to take yours second. If you're a W-2 wage earner, you got to take it second because somebody else done already been there first,
Exactly.
and that is the government, right?
Exactly.
We need to abolish taxes. I like Trump's idea. Let the tariffs do it. We don't need a internal revenue. We need an external revenue. You know.
No, we do. You're absolutely right.
Yes. So so let's get into this presentation here. I'm gonna
Yes,
go over.
sir.
This is back to basics. This is just a how would you say, a 1,000-foot view of a solid financial plan. These 4 pillars are not exhaustive, but these are the 4 that make the whole foundation stand. Okay.
Right.
So now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about Commodore Cornelius Vanderbilt again, all right, who
I
died
love
with a
it.
fortune of $105 million that he left largely to his oldest son, William, in the year 1877.
He's one of the guys. If I could have lunch with someone, I'm picking him.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. If there's one person in the living or dead who I could have lunch with, the answer is usually Jesus Christ. I want Commodore. I want Cornelius.
Okay, all
I
right.
want to know how he got his. I want to know how he got that fortune, and I want to know how his idiot offspring screwed it all up.
Yeah, they definitely did. But see,
Yes.
that wasn't just on them.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. All right. All right. It wasn't all. I wasn't just on them. Okay. That
No,
makes sense.
everybody played a part in this. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All
I thought
right.
it was all on them.
So William did a good job of managing the assets left to him by his father. 6 years later, in 1883, he was worth 194 million. These numbers are unheard of back then. Okay.
Right.
So 2 years later, in 1885, William H. Vanderbilt died with a net worth of over 200 million. He left half of his fortune to his 2 sons, Cornelius and William K., bringing their fortunes to $50 million each, and the remaining $100 million was divided among all 8 of his children. Many of the heirs of William H. began spending their inheritance on lavish residences. Cornelius spent over $6 million in 1886 to build a residence in New York City.
Yeah, that's what makes me goes crazy. It makes me I go crazy hearing this, because 1886, $6 million could build the whole city.
Yep.
It could build the Brooklyn Bridge. I mean,
yes, you're right. You're right.
I want to party with this guy. Like, what was Cornelius doing? Like, did he have women? Like, $6 million.
Yeah, it's incomprehensible. This amount of money back then. It is
to me, because I mean, I can't even imagine what that comes out to being worth now. Like, what are you spending it on in the 1800s when you can get a Coke for a nickel? Like, it's just every time I hear that.
So many of William H's children, of all William H's children, Frederick, who inherited only $10 million, did the best financially. At Frederick's death in 1938, he was worth $78 million. However, federal estate taxes consumed over half of his estate. You hear that?
Yes.
That is our government. They are parasites, brother. Okay. So now the succeeding generations of the Vanderbilts didn't do as well. According to Arthur T. Vanderbilt II, author of Fortune's Children, Fall of the House of Vanderbilt, when 120 of Commodore Cornelius Vanderbilt's descendants gathered for a reunion in 1973, there was not a millionaire among them. What happened to the money? What happened to the money?
Exactly. Okay?
So then, only 3% of family assets on average survive to the 4th generation. Why is that? Okay, I mean, this goes back to this thing about our consumer-driven economy, and everybody's got this microwave mentality, like, I want it now. I want it now.
We're all impulsive,
Yes, I mean, well, most people use their emotions to justify their logic when they should use their logic to justify their emotions. See, you got two options.
That's a great quote right there.
You got 2 options in this land of opportunity. You either learn how to manage debt, or you learn how to create wealth. Okay? Do you know that 5% of the population of the world controls 95% of the wealth?
You said that. So what would you say? Most people use logic to control emotion instead of emotion.
They use it vice versa. They use their emotions to justify their logic.
Okay,
right.
That's
emotions
start using that one. Yes.
Right. See,
they do.
When you change your focus, you change your flow of energy.
Correct. All
right?
Yes.
So that's a whole nother thing. So what we got to do is we got to start get people to thinking about what's down the road. Okay, tomorrow's not promised.
No.
So you might as well go on ahead and prepare for it, because you just might wake up tomorrow.
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
So how could a trust benefit your estate? It eliminates estate taxes on your life insurance death benefit. Now, most life insurance policies are not included in your estate because it is a death benefit.
Correct. Okay? They're
But when it starts getting into higher amounts, sometimes that has to be included in your estate. Okay, this is where a good estate planning attorney, a good estate planning attorney comes into play. All right. So you can preserve your estate for future generations. We're talking about a trust here, not a will, a trust.
Right. Okay. Right.
So you can protect your estate from future creditors or divorce, because nobody can come in and sue the trust.
No,
right?
no.
They can sue you.
Exactly.
They can sue
Yeah.
your heirs and all that, but they can't sue the trust.
Right.
All right. And your heirs have access to the trust. Okay.
Right.
So, and then there's long-term care. There's a lot of stuff. Well, let me back up a little bit. There are a lot of different types of trusts out there. Okay. What's going to best help you to achieve your goals for your heirs and all that kind of good stuff you're going to have to sit down with a good estate attorney and let him know exactly what it is that you want to do with your assets and who's going to be your executor and all that kind of good stuff. But that's something that the lawyer will go through with you. Long-term care. This could mean a whole lot of things to a lot of people, but what long-term care is it's the private taking care of you in your elder years. If you are in need a nursing home or something like that, you need to be in a nursing home or something like that. If your kids aren't able to assist you in your elder years, then this is what happens. But see, long-term care and Medicare, Medicaid, all that kind of good stuff, that's the government's portion of it. Do you know that you need to be practically broke in order to qualify for Medicare and Medicaid?
I had this discussion with James Whitfield yesterday about Medicare, Medicaid, the Affordable Care Act, and no progress has been made in getting any of that done. The Affordable Care Act.
Well, the Affordable Care Act ain't affordable. It's a myth. You hear me?
What? What?
It sounds good compared to what? You hear me?
Isn't that what it was
How you get
created
to
for?
the truth. You got to compare it to. No, the Affordable Care Act is a lie. Yep, flat out lie.
Okay, the Affordable Care Act, wasn't that called Obamacare initially? Yep. Wasn't that his big thing? I want universal health care for everyone. I want them to have, great wage. They don't have to pay these high premiums.
Well, look at what the premiums are doing, though.
They're rising, but they're saying that's because of inflation, though.
No. That's because it's built into it. It was never an Affordable Care Act.
There was nothing about this thing that was affordable?
No, the whole thing was a lie. You can keep your doctor. Remember that? All those lies they told. But it sounds good, right? It sounds good until you stretch it out to the truth.
Rob, should I move to Canada or something? I'm starting to really get nervous.
No. What you can go to Canada, you're gonna be in a worse boat.
I know. I heard.
You don't want to do that. No, what you want to do is we want to get knowledgeable and we want to get things back to where they should be. See, Donald Trump said something back when he was running the first time. He said he wants to give power back to the American people.
Yes, I remember that. Yes.
Listen to this. He wants to get the power back to the American people. Why? Because it has been taken. It has been stolen. See, a lot of people don't realize that our government should be working for us, not us for them.
No. Okay. It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy to me. And
this only happens. Yeah, this only happens because of ignorance.
Because we allow it to happen because we have too many stupid
people. We were looking the other way. Everybody, remember
I don't think we were looking the other way. I don't think people care enough.
No, the Gladiator. Remember that movie?
Yes.
Are you not entertained?
Yes.
That's what everybody want to do. They want to entertain themselves right into the poorhouse.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah. Are you not entertained?
God,
remember the Colosseum in Rome?
Yeah.
See, we got them all over the country now.
Oh
They're called
my God.
stadiums.
Oh my God.
Are you not entertained? All right.
That's what's
But
happening. Okay.
yes. And so here we go. Let's talk about this long-term care. Okay. Out of 100 people that reach retirement age, okay, and retirement is not an age, it's a financial position. But approximately 65 will need some type of custodial care.
Yeah. You mentioned that.
25 will not. The average need is for 3 years, and at approximately $5,000 a month. Okay, where is this money going to come from?
Did you say
Right?
$5,000 a month?
At least, yes. To be in a nursing home, it's not free, brother.
No, I know the nursing
Yeah,
home.
it's
I know,
not
but
free.
like I thought your health care will cover like a visiting nurse to come in and a couple days a week and change wounds and work with you and do stuff like that. Do they not do that?
Yeah, they do that, but who's going to pay? All right,
Your
that's
that's what I'm saying. Your insurance won't cover
your
like a
insurance.
visiting nurse.
Not unless you've got a long-term care plan.
Problem. Oh,
Okay, you got a
oh,
long-term
oh.
care plan, right? Now, a long-term care plan is a beautiful thing, but you need to get it before you need it.
Yes, because you have to have the
Okay,
mental
you got to get it before you need it.
faculties. Yeah.
Okay, so 1 in 5 will need it for 5+ years. All right. The average need is for 3 years. 1 in 5 will need it for 5+ years. Where's that money coming from? Who's going to be paying?
We
Your
are the
kids? Yeah.
taxpayers.
Well, no, but no, not with the long. If you've got a long-term care plan, your long-term care
Oh,
plan is
oh,
going to take
oh.
care of you.
I
Okay.
got you. I'm
Now,
sorry. I jumped the gun.
if you don't have a long-term care plan, then you are at the behest of the government, Medicare, Medicaid, and all that kind of good stuff. And where does that money come from? It comes from the taxpayers. And not they say taxpayers, but only people that pay taxes are entrepreneurs. All the rest of them, they take your taxes. Okay. Now, 30% will receive 2+ years of home care to help things do the activities of daily living, bathing, eating, and all that kind of good stuff. And 35% will need nursing home care. And that is where the rubber hits the road, because a lot of people end up in these nursing homes, man. And the care, I mean, you see the lawyers. Lawyers every year, they sit around all day thinking about who they're going to sue next.
Oh
If you've
my
been in a
God.
nursing home, you got injuries, unexplained injuries, and all, you might be entitled to compensation. Even if your loved
Mesothelioma.
one is passed, you heard of mesothelioma. Did you work in the construction trades 30 years ago? Were you in the Navy? All these kinds of things like this, man. Did you do basic training in Paris Island? You could be entitled to compensation. I mean, you sit back and watch TV long enough, man, they're going to find something wrong with you, right? Are your toes tingling? Do you find yourself scratching your butt at every time at midnight? All these different things. We got a medication for that. Okay. Our big pharma, man, all they do is sit around all day and find something wrong with you.
They do. No, that I do know.
Yep. Yep. And then they get you hooked on this, and then they have in the small print the side effects.
Yeah, the 10,000 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it
might
may
as well
cause
go
that.
ahead and keep what you got. Because they're going to give you some more stuff. They're going to have some more medication. Man, I have been into clients' homes, man, and I'm talking about 10 different medications. You're going to have to decide whether you're going to eat or whether you're going to get your medication.
Because you can't afford them. Yeah.
Right? My aunt, man, she got diagnosed with cancer.
I'm sorry to
Do
hear
you
that.
know? Well, no, she passed, but do you know that her pills was $100 a piece for
I
one?
I do.
$100 a piece, man. And these pills were chemo in a pill. And it was just devastating her, man. It was sad to see her to go like that, and she lived with me, you know.
You were her caretaker?
Yes, me and my wife.
God
Yes.
bless you. Jesus.
And she every day she just say thank you, man. But needless to say, the pills that they gave her to fix her cancer were just destroying her body.
They're poison. It's poison.
Yes. Chemo is very intrusive, man. It's intrusive.
No, I know.
That's another thing. So
I'm sorry to
if
hear
a
that.
person, while you're young, going ahead and look into long-term care now, because as you pay into it now, what happens is it grows. Okay. And when you get to that place where you may need it, it'll be there. But that's another thing we can talk about, because if you take a portion of that money that is yours to keep and you put that in a place like a fixed indexed annuity, and you just keep on adding to it and keep on adding to it and keep on adding to it, what's going to happen is that over time, that money is going to be there working for you. Okay. And then when you get into your elder years where you can't get out there and earn that money with your hands, you got that money that's working for you. And that's a beautiful thing.
It is. Okay? Yes.
All right. So then we continue on here. What is spend down? Now, this right here is critical. Spend down occurs when private or family finances are depleted so far that an individual becomes eligible for public sources of payment through Medicaid. Okay. This process of voluntary impoverishment is a transition from private to public sources of payment for long-term care. Okay.
So this is voluntary?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you can't have no money when you get on Medicaid. All right. You think you done got 65 and now you're eligible? Oh, you're not eligible if you got money. Yep. And then you think about, dang, 20 years ago, I should have started doing that. See, once you get up there in that age, man, and it's not going to happen for you. So what you have to do, there are ways around it. You put everything, you take everything out of your name, and put it in the trust.
Oh, okay. So you can still put it into the trust.
No, but you do this before the need arises.
You do it over time.
No,
right.
You do this while you're young.
Yes.
Like I was talking to my guy yesterday. He's 36 years old, and he's already looking at a trust.
Yes.
He's a police officer. Okay. And I explained to him, like, look, yeah, man, move everything into the trust because tomorrow's not promised to you. No. Okay. So you move everything into the trust, and then your heirs will have access to it down the road. Okay. Yes. So there are ways around these quote unquote laws that they made for the betterment of the people. You think about this. Look at this spend down. Does that sound like it's a benefit?
Well, when I first saw that, it made me want to cringe, and then I hear voluntary impoverishment.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to throw up. So no, I'm shocked.
Okay. So then we come on fact and issues. Life expectancy is rising. The retired population, we've got 77 million baby boomers retiring at 10,000 every day. 10,000 a pop. 10,000 people retiring every day.
10,000 people a day?
A day. Yes. We've got 77 million baby boomers, man.
But Rob, are we equipped to handle 10,000 retired baby boomers a day? Are we just personnel wise equipped to handle that?
Well, see, this is where that financial planning comes into play. See,
Correct. Right.
94% of these people had no idea. They were just living there day by day, paycheck to paycheck, day by
Yeah.
day,
No. Yeah.
paycheck
They
to
weren't
paycheck.
thinking about it. Yeah.
Yep. And then they get to this place called retirement and find out, oh,
I can
oh,
retire now.
no, you're not retired. You're fired, my
You're
friend.
fired.
Yeah, you've outlived your usefulness. See,
He said
many
that
of
the
us
other
find
day.
ourselves taking care of a parent. Like I don't know if I explained this to you, but I'm looking after my parents.
Yes, you told me that. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it's deep, man. I mean,
No, it's the
the
circle of life.
forgetfulness,
I
yes,
mean,
that's what it's supposed to be. But why do you think we have all these nursing homes out there?
because they bankrupt you.
No, it's because these kids ain't taking care of their parents.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And I know for a fact because my friend has relatives over in Europe, and that is the number one thing they do is they
Mhm.
take care of their parents.
That's how it used to be here.
And we stopped
But
for some reason.
some Yahoo, yes, some Yahoo thought up the thing about nursing homes, man, senior citizens. Yeah, we're gonna put them in a nursing home. And you hear all
That's
the
how
horror
it
stories.
happened.
You hear about all the horror stories, man. The bed sores and broken
Yeah,
bones and all this kind of stuff, man. Because these people,
I didn't know how that's how it happened.
well, yeah, they don't. I mean, a lot of people don't care. All right, they're just concerned about themselves. They're
Well,
singing
yeah,
the
I get.
WIFM. What's in it for me? Okay. Yeah, WIIFM.
I
What's
gotta
in it for
start.
me?
I'm gonna start taking
All
notes.
right. Okay, so taking care of a parent. I mean, this may come to you at some point. All right.
No,
And
my mother's doing it now with my 97-year-old grandmother.
right. And see, now you're gonna have to be there for your mother.
Yes,
All right.
I know. Believe me,
Or you can stick her in a nursing home.
I'm not putting mom in. Mom will shoot me before I
I
put her
hear
in a
you.
nursing home.
I hear you. And so then you got these other issues out there, disease and alcoholism, because a lot of our senior citizens, I like to call them more mature people, but they just feel alone,
No, they
and,
do. Yeah.
and so they start drinking and their body's deteriorating on them, man, and they just lose all hope, brother.
You're saying like a 75-year-old will start becoming an alcoholic?
Well, no, you can't. It's not so much as an age, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry.
Because I mean, Donald Trump is over 70,
Yeah,
75.
no,
Yeah,
and
I
he's
mean,
as sharp
but
as a tack. Yeah, I know.
yes, well,
Yeah.
see, a lot of people deteriorate because they don't use what they've been given.
No,
Okay,
exactly.
a lot of people are in a reactionary state.
Right.
They don't think about doing nothing. They just react to whatever happens.
Correct. That I do know.
Okay, and so this is where they just start drinking and all this kind of stuff, and it's crazy. The alcoholism in our senior population is very high. Okay, so our concerns and fears are simply this right here: we have got to take care of the greatest generation that ever lived, and that is the baby boomers.
That's who bore us. That's why we
Yes.
exist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's very very concerning. Okay, and what people need to do is see you got to take care of this while you're young, so that when you do get up there in the age and all that kind of stuff, you can't just say, "Oh, I wish I'd have done this. I wish I'd have done that." See, a lot of the seniors that I talk to on a daily basis, man, I ask them, "Well, knowing what you know now, what was one thing you would have done?" And they say, "Man, I would have got that life insurance. I would have did this. I would have got the long term. I would have got it all." You know.
That was one of the questions that we had was what would you say is the average age for taking action? Like if someone is 45 years old, I
Mm-hmm.
know that's older than you would want. can you still do enough if you're 44, 45?
You can do a whole lot more then than you can do at 65.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Right,
Okay.
right. I mean, a lot of people, they just wait and they don't do anything until the crisis hits.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. You said reactionary.
You start thinking about your mortality and all this kind of stuff. You start seeing the people that you hang out with, they're dropping off like flies, and then you start thinking. And then you go and you start calling the insurance guys and all this kind of stuff. And the first question out of your mouth is, well, how much does it cost? And that's not a bad question, but it's the wrong first question. Okay. And see, this is why you need to do this when you're young, because all financial products favor your age and your health. Okay. Well, like
Right.
insurance products, all insurance products favor your age and your health. The younger you are, the cheaper it is. Okay. You see these commercials on TV where the guy, no, I got $500,000 of life insurance for $29.95 a month. 500,000? Wow, $29 a month. That's a deal. What they're not saying to you, or what's written in the small print at the bottom of those commercials, is that it is a 10-year term. And I'm going to tell you this right here. Term life insurance.
The term life insurance, yes.
Yeah. Term life insurance is the insurance industry's cash cow, because only 1% of those policies ever pays out. Okay. Now, there is no good or no bad. Okay. There is no good or no bad. It's just that you got to have the right tools in your financial toolbox. All right. Term insurance is a beautiful thing because it was designed as an income replacement. See, when you lose that loved one, not only do you lose them, but you also lose their income.
Yes.
And that's where term insurance comes in. Okay.
That was another question that came in yesterday while I was with James, and I forgot to ask it. Can you turn a term life insurance policy into a whole life insurance policy, or do you have to get two different?
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can. Okay.
No, you can, but see, the way that I suggest that people structure their portfolio is simply this. You get the term insurance because you get bang for the buck. Okay. There is such a thing as an extended premium guarantee. Okay. And you can get that term insurance policy to be the same for 30 years. It won't change. But that's called an extended premium guarantee. Okay. And that will keep it level. It's a level term for 30 years. All right. And that will cover you over your working years to replace your income. At the same time you do that, you get you a whole life policy, because what a whole life policy does is it locks in your age and your health. Okay. So if you get a whole life policy at 35, you're going to always be paying it like you're 35, even though you're 60.
Correct. Right.
The price is not going to change. Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And you were saying?
So you can get a term life insurance policy. You can set it for as many years as you want. You can set it for 30 years.
No. What I'm saying is simply this. You can get a term life insurance policy, and what happens is this. A term policy is just that. It's for a specified amount of time. Say you get a 10-year term, and it goes 10 years. You've been paying it and all that kind of good stuff, and it's all good. You get to that 10-year term, what's going to happen is it's going to increase in cost.
It's
shit. Increase in cost.
Shoot.
Yes. And then
so they raise your premium.
For another term. Yes. Yes.
That's
and then
bad.
not only that, but you also have to qualify too. If you had a heart attack in there somewhere or something like that, I mean, there are 9 different tables, man. And they go from diabetes to sleep apnea and all that kind of stuff is in there, man. Okay. Yeah. It's called the mortality tables. All right. But see, you can get a term policy, and you get, if your agent is worth his weight, he's going to explain to you what an premium, extended premium guarantee. He's going to explain that to you, and what that does is that makes that you get a 30-year term, and it will remain the same all the way through. The price does not go up and all that. But at the end of that 30 years, say you start out paying 100. At the end of that 30 years, if you're still living and you want to keep it, you're going to be paying 1,000 a month.
It can go up that much.
It can go up that much, yes.
See, and you don't have a say in it at all.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Oh, you do.
You get this thing for the purpose of replacing the income that will be lost if you meet your demise.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
It's cheap, and it can be there for 30 years. All of your working life, it can be there.
Right.
All right. And then you just, if you die, it'll pay. If you live, it was there. Okay.
Right.
Now, when that term policy runs out, that whole life policy is still going. And that whole life policy is building equity.
Okay.
Yes,
I misunderstood.
This is why you get both.
Right.
Okay. See, you can turn a term policy into a whole life policy. You can do that. You can convert it. Okay. If that's an option in your particular policy, if that's an option. But yeah, a lot of people just don't understand. I went to go see a client one time. He said, I don't want to see no damn insurance agents. They screwed me. The company screwed me. I said, well, sir, wait a minute. What do you mean they screwed you? What happened? So I finally got in there to sit down with Mr. Rodriguez. And he explained, he said, man, I've been paying this policy for 20 years and they screwed me. I said, well, let's talk about how this happened and all that kind of good stuff.
Did you get to actually look at the policy or?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I do that. I do the review. I'll talk about that.
I know you do your job.
Right. So what happened was when that insurance agent met with him 20 years earlier, okay, the first question that he asked that insurance agent was, how much is it going to cost?
Which is the wrong first question.
Right. And what that put the insurance agent in mind to do was give him a term policy because it's a lot cheaper. But what he didn't tell him was that it was a term policy. See, a lot of people buy life insurance and they get their policy and they stick it in a drawer and hopefully it'll be there when they need it. Well, see, I want to submit to you and all the listeners out there, any insurance policy, you can find out everything about that policy in pages 3 to page 9. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. Okay. And when you see flexible and variable and stuff like that, they're not bad things, but they're informing you of this. Okay. And when you look at index universal life and all that kind of good stuff, I mean, the idea is beautiful, but it's like I was saying, a hammer is a beautiful tool, but it ain't going to help you when you want to drill a hole.
No, exactly.
Okay. And this is where you need to know exactly what you got in your financial toolbox. Okay. There is no good or no bad. You just need to know what it is. Okay. And that's what we do. We explain everything line by line all the way down. So there is no ambiguity. Okay. There will be no surprises down the road. Okay.
So let me just give you this. I'll give you one more. Because you work as an independent insurance agent. Would you mind sharing 2 companies that you like to work with?
Transamerica, Globe Life.
Globe Life.
Okay.
Those are 2 of your go-tos. Okay.
No, well, they're 2. I've got.
I know you don't want to. You can't give away all.
And there's also some healthcare, some Medicare Advantage plans that I work with. Humana, Devoted, Aetna. These different ones. So yes, so it's a beautiful thing. But can we go back to this presentation? I wasn't quite done.
I'm sorry about that.
No problem. Okay, so now we're moving on. Life expectancy in 1776, the average life expectancy was 35. Today, the average life expectancy is 84 and rising. Yeah. Yes.
So you graduate high school and you die like 18 years later? Like, gee,
Yes. So look at this right here. This is our retired population in the 1900s, and look at the 2000s. Remember, 77 million baby boomers, brother. Men to women, 40 to 65, they're pretty close. But 85 plus, women outlive men statistically by a lot.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Why long-term care? Look at this. Skilled care, 0.5% of the population will need skilled care 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Immediate care, 4.5%. All right. Custodial care, 95%. And that custodial care includes the activities of daily living, bathing and
so that's like
eating
everything. Oh my God.
Yes. And somebody's got to pay. This is not free. This is why long-term care, because long-term care takes care of this.
Let me ask you a question. If there's an 85-year-old woman just walking down the street in her nightgown, what happens? She gets picked up by, human services, taken to a hospital. And if she's doesn't have all her faculties, what then happens? They try to find her next of kin. They try to find someone to take care of her. They can't find anyone. Does she become a ward of the state?
Yes.
And that means we pay for it.
Yes.
She goes to a nursing home.
Which is a good thing. But, I mean, for her,
But that happens.
Yes, it does. And it's because there's no one there for them.
Wow.
So, the altruism that we need to have.
No, I understand now why I had this discussion with you the last time, why you said you had a DNR. Now I'm starting to get the picture.
Oh, yes. No, let me go.
Let me go.
Let me go. I'm done. All right. So this is a safe alternative to the stock market. Sufficient retirement funds. This goes back to what I explained to you earlier about a portion of all that you earn is yours to keep. You need to take them dollars and turn them into soldiers and have them go out there and get prisoners.
They got to work.
Okay.
They gotta work for you.
So how much will be needed? That's very subjective. As much as possible. Okay. Are there sufficient savings for retirement? Savings is not going to be enough.
No.
Yes, save, but you need to be able to put that money to work for you.
It's got to accrue value. It's got to be income.
Yes. So what you want to do is you want to place it into an interest-bearing account. And annuities are a beautiful thing for that. But there are other vehicles out there too. You got the crypto now and all this other kind of stuff.
So do you believe in crypto? You like crypto?
Well, no, see, it's not so much that I believe in. I believe in gold myself. That's just me. That's just me. But
I get that.
It's a beautiful thing. See, how much is enough? A lot of people don't know this, but the cost of living practically doubles every 10 years.
Every 10 years, yeah. I read that.
Yep. And so how much is enough? As much as possible. All you can get.
I know.
Where
never
will
know.
it come from? Where will it come from? This is where you are stacking up them dollars and turn them into soldiers, and they're going out there and bringing in prisoners. You're putting this money into an interest-bearing account, the stock market, whatever the case may be. Okay, but you need to have that money working for you. Don't
What the hell's
just don't just barrel on down this road. It's like we'd be sitting in a car and we're doing 80 miles an hour, and then you look at me and say, Rob, this road goes off of a cliff. And I say, yeah, I know, and I speed up.
Rob, I tell you what though, I'd go off a cliff with you. If you were going 80 and we're going off a cliff, I'm going with you, man. I'm going all the way.
All right, brother. But see, now where will it come from? This is where a lot of people just totally I mean, deer in the headlights. All right.
Yeah.
You know what happens to the deer in the headlights, right? Bam, it gets hit. Okay.
They get the shit knocked. Yeah.
Yep. So where will it come from? This is why a portion of all that you earn is yours to keep makes total sense. Okay. Just imagine if you put 10% of your income into an interest-bearing account over 40 years or 30 years, what do you think that's going to look like? You know? And see, this is where a lot of people, they just abdicated the responsibility for their own retirement. All right? Because they want to live right now. Well, I want this now. I want this now. I want this now. And then when they get down the road, they find out that they burned up their yesterdays today. Okay? I mean, the time value of money is a beautiful thing once you know about it. Okay?
Yes, exactly.
But a lot of people have no idea, man. Think about this. You got 120 channels on your TV. You can only watch one at a time. You got this smartphone that's only as smart as you are. Okay. Why would they make a smartphone? Does that mean you're dumb? No, but I digress. All right. You think about all these different things that we've got, that we're just pouring money out for nothing.
We really are. You're right.
And then when you get down the road, the one question that when I ask many of the seniors that I deal with, I said, what would you do different if you know what you know now? And a lot of them say, I would have saved more money. I would have did something.
I'm sure that's what they all say. I'm sure that's what they all say.
Something else with my money, and more years in retirement. Remember, I told you about that study that Caterpillar did. The average person that worked there for 30 years in retirement was living 18 months in retirement. 18 months. Well, that has flipped. Now it's 18 years, and it's not sustainable. Okay.
Exactly.
This is why they backed away from them private pension plans and all this kind of stuff. Okay. They backed away from that. Now it's on you. Okay.
Right.
So when you get there to this place called retirement and you ain't got no money, whose fault is that? It ain't your employer. It ain't your government. It's you.
No, it's your responsibility.
It's you. Definitely.
It's your responsibility.
A lot of people have abdicated that responsibility because they're thinking, oh, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Just like those people at Enron. Just like all these people right now that don't understand that pensions, both public and private, are underfunded by $1.7 trillion. All right?
Right.
Yes. I mean, that's just the way it's working right there, man. It's a lot of people don't understand that you need to take 100% responsibility for your financial future because no one else is going to do it.
No one else is going to do it for you. And you're going to be up S Creek without a paddle.
Oh, yeah. And so then there's final expense, okay? See, you're going to have to pay to die too, or somebody's going to pay. Okay, so what you leave to your friends and family reflects the care and thoughtfulness with which you have lived your life. This is where you position your assets in a place where they can't be touched by the income reduction squad.
I love saying that now. I sound so smart. I said that to my friends over New Year's. I called them the income reduction squad. They're like, Cully, who have you been talking to? Income reduction squad. You
but
don't
it's true.
Want to know.
It's true.
It is.
The IRS is like Al Qaeda, brother.
Oh, 100%.
They are a terrorist organization. Okay? So listen to this. Watching over your loved ones, even after you are gone, is an act of ultimate kindness that will forever be appreciated and fondly remembered by those you
And
leave
it's what
behind.
you're supposed to do. It's the right thing to do.
Well, see, you're only going to be remembered for one or two reasons.
Yeah, I know the
Either,
problems you cause.
or the problems you create.
Correct.
The
Yeah,
ones
right.
you solve or the ones you create. That's
So
it.
right. Yeah.
Okay. And so when they think about me, I want them to have a smile on their face. Right. So,
I'm sure they will.
oh yeah, it's a beautiful thing, brother. It's a beautiful thing. But that's just an overview. Each one of these topics, I have a presentation for each one individually.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And so what we want to do is we want to get as many people informed as possible. All right. Because this consumer driven economy nonsense, I mean, this just totally goes against everything that this country is built on.
No, it is for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna get you to Yukon. I spoke with them. Their job fair is coming up in February, I believe. So we want to get you out there. I talked to the assistant president about you. I'm probably going to have him talk with you as well. But you'd be perfect to be there at the fair, speak to the kids,
Mm-hmm.
definitely give them advice because you're talking about kids who could be getting insurance, who should be thinking about their financial security instead of just spending their parents' money. Like life is coming. I
Oh
mean, you
yes.
got 4 years and then
Mm-hmm.
life's going to hit you
Oh yes. Well, see, life is not going to hit you unless you let it.
unless you let it. Correct.
Right.
Yes, but
Okay.
you're gonna prepare this generation,
Did
and
my
that's what we're
camera
trying to
stop?
do.
I can't see myself moving there.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'll take this down. Sorry.
Hold on. Well, I think I still had a couple of more slides, but I'm not moving.
Okay, let me remove you. Let me add you back.
All right.
All right, your gear went dark a little bit.
Not a little bit. It's black.
Yeah, it's black. I know. Hold on. If it does it again, you can just log back off and log back in.
Well, let's just continue on. And
Okay.
I think
Okay.
okay. Expense. It saves your family from the stress of having to decide everything right now. Everything is taken care of by funding your arrangements before the need arises. It's a beautiful thing. Remember that in the one presentation I showed you the freedom of choice?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that's a beautiful thing. So it saves your family from the financial responsibility also. Okay. So that's why you get your final expense policy too. All right. I said, well, how much does it cost? That's irrelevant. Okay. Well, how much do you love your family? All right. So it eliminates the difficult personal decisions. Listen to this: expenses double approximately every 10 years. You can freeze the price and stop inflation. And you know what inflation is, right?
Oh, I do. You've explained it several times.
Inflation is a myth.
Yes, it is a myth.
It's the devaluing of the currency that's really happening.
Yes, it's not the other way around. It's the
And
devaluing.
the payment terms are those premiums that you pay. A final expense policy is a whole life insurance policy. Okay, so it is
Right.
building equity and all that kind of good stuff. So it's a beautiful thing. But it all boils down to life insurance, and that was it. That was it for this one. Now let's talk about you. What questions did arise from
So,
our
I mean,
conversation?
most people were asking about the, the age to get involved.
Mhm.
40s, 30s. Others were asking if we just got married. Is this something we should look into as a couple, as a spouse? getting insurance together as a married couple,
Well,
doing
see,
something like that, and
Mhm.
the term life insurance, transferring it to whole life insurance, and then the companies that you work with, and then obviously everyone is different,
Mhm.
but if you had your druthers and someone's net worth is six figures, mid six figures, would you go with whole life insurance over term life insurance?
Well, yeah. See, there is no bad or no good. All right.
No, I get that.
Okay. See, there is a place for both, regardless of what your income status is. There's a
Oh,
place.
there is. Okay.
Right. See, term life insurance gives you bang for the buck. And
Right.
if it is
But
structured properly, it can be there for an extended amount of time. Okay. But it does not build equity. It's like your latte every day. All right.
yeah.
Next week, I mean, I don't care how many lattes you had today. I don't care if you don't drink one tomorrow, you still didn't drink one tomorrow.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Right. Right.
I
Right.
mean,
Right.
like a lot of people want to play catch up, right? That's it.
Right.
If you don't eat today, I don't care how much you eat tomorrow, you still didn't eat yesterday.
Right.
Okay. And so this is where a lot of people find themselves that you hear a lot of terms like catch up, right? Catch up. No, there ain't no catching up. You better start now. All right. There's no catching up. Okay.
That's what I've been trying to say.
Right. So
Is
how
you got
how
to get
do I
both.
need to log back out and log back in? I don't like
I
this.
was going to tell you to do that. Yeah.
All
Just
right.
just log back out and log back on.
Okay, so let me go here and
I can log you out and then you can log back on.
well, I don't have to close it.
Nope.
Okay.
Let me try removing this, this, and then I'll remove that. Okay. There we go.
Right, I got it. I've I'm a technological dinosaur, but anyway,
No, it's okay.
where did we leave off at? With
No, you were answering
the
questions.
six figure income and all that. Right,
Yeah.
whether term or whole life. I mean, it's all there. There is no bad or no good. What makes it bad or good is when you don't know what you have and what it's for. Okay,
Correct.
the index universal life is a beautiful thing. All right, this can create another stream of income for you. But a lot of people look at it as a loss when it is actually a gain. Okay,
Well, you
because
you
you
had
have
said
those dollars
this. You
working for
can't
you.
treat this as a bill. You said that a
No,
while
it's
ago.
not a bill. You are. This is going to be another stream of income.
Yes.
Okay, and so all these things there's a conversation that needs to take place. Life insurance is a conversation worth having because these are financial tools that allow you to do things that otherwise you couldn't do.
No, and you're right. 99% of people think life insurance is basically final expense insurance where they pay for your funeral, you stick it in a drawer somewhere, and then they pull it out when you die. People
Right.
don't understand especially me. I never understood the benefits of a good life insurance policy
Hmm.
starting at young. what it can do for you, how it can
Yes.
change your life completely.
Not only that, but see, there's also accident insurance, critical
Yes.
illness insurance,
Absolutely.
all these different things. And saying you need to roll these into a package because you never know.
No, you got to be protected.
I mean, you were driving to work that day, and that red Ford Pinto that you see, that day I decided to run the stop sign and T-bone you. Bam! Now you're in the hospital. Well, you couldn't get to work. Are you still going to get paid? No.
Nope.
So now you're in the hospital. Where
you need that long-term care. Yeah.
No, not the long-term care. This is where the accident insurance.
Oh, the accident insurance. Okay.
Right. You can get up to $500 a day.
Right.
While you're in the hospital, in the emergency room or whatever. Okay.
Right.
And it's continuous because I mean you might be unable to work for months.
Yeah. No, I know.
How are you going to keep going? This is what insurance is for.
I had a friend who had homeowners insurance, but he never got flood insurance. Right. And they had a flood, tons of damage, zero coverage.
Right.
And it destroyed them. I mean, they had to pay out of pocket for everything. They had to move into a temporary apartment until they can raise the funds to get a home. And it was all because he did not get the flood insurance.
Because there ain't been no flood.
That's exactly what he said.
No flood here. This ain't no flood zone.
That's exactly what he said.
Insurance is there just for those unforeseen things that happen. All right. Remember I explained to you about it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and have it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, all these things. Everybody's running around there spending their money on all this useless nonsense. All right.
I mean, you're right. It is.
You sit down and you watch
waste
TV.
so much money.
Well, I mean, and it's just totally gone when you could suck it up and take that money and put it in an interest-bearing account. Okay. Do something better with it as opposed to just letting it all flow out there. Everybody wants to be entertained. You're going to go pay $50 to go see somebody sing a song? I mean, I mean, the more that I look at things, the more nonsensical it gets.
No, I know, and you're affecting me, and now I'm looking at it the same way. But that's the whole point of this. I mean, you're really pulling people's heads out of the sand and educating them so they know the right way to go with these things. And I think that's so valuable and so important because people are willfully ignorant, and it's going to cost us in the end. And the government, unless it's got to get straightened out.
See, a lot of people wear their ignorance like a badge of honor.
They do. I was one of them.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I too was one of them. Man. And it's a great thing because when you expand your mind beyond what you think and all that kind of good stuff, man, it never goes back. I'll submit to you again. I explained to you this guy many years ago. He told me, he said, "Rob, you are so much more than what you have become."
Yeah. And that changed your life.
It changed the whole trajectory.
Your entire life, and that's so powerful. And I think that's just, I mean, it's fate, it's spiritual, and I've been doing certain things like you've said with reading the scripture, reading out loud, consuming books instead of watching Netflix, and it really is illuminating. It opens your eyes to
Yes.
what you've been blind to for so many years, and it's scary to it's like I've been this clueless and blind for decades, and it took just opening a book, reading the
Well, see,
scripture.
what happens when you read the book, man, is something about those black words on that white page, man. It just does something to you, man. I mean, we're talking about mental
Yeah,
gymnastics, all right? I mean, see, when you read the book, man, what happens is it paints a picture on your mind. And this is what movies totally take away from you. All right. I mean,
they
you ever
do. Yeah,
read a book and then watched the movie? The book is
the
so
book
much
is a
better.
thousand times better. Thousand
Why?
times better.
Why is that? The reason why the book is so much better is because it gets those juices to flowing in your own imagination.
It does. Yeah, because
Yes, it
you
does.
can visualize it. The
Hmm.
visualization in your mind
It's a
that does
beautiful
it.
thing, and that's why it's better to read than it is to
It is.
watch the movie.
It is 100%. But
Hmm.
Rob, incredible job. I appreciate the presentation. The viewership is going up. I got a couple more guys I got to send you
Okay.
to talk with that I think will work out and in there. But phenomenal job. I'm gonna play the outro with the other sponsors. I appreciate
Okay.
everything you're doing, and we're gonna get this thing rolling. Big things on the
All right,
horizon.
brother. All
So I
right, brother.
appreciate you.
I
So
appreciate you more.
I know you don't do weekends, but have a great Saturday. Have a great Sunday.
All
Uh,
right. You do the same.
I'll get in touch with you. Uh, we'll try to do two shows next week because I gotta do a question answer
Okay.
show with you because I
Okay.
just you get a million questions and I don't want to interrupt you roll.
Okay.
So we'll try to get two in next week
Well, we're
because
not gonna
I
try.
want to get.
Either we do or we don't. Yep. There is no try. Throw that out of your vocabulary,
I
brother.
know I got to get that. We're gonna do two shows, so
You know
we
that
can.
try that's the weasel clause.
Yes. We're gonna do the two
Hmm.
shows, so you can answer the
Okay.
questions from the people, which I think will be
Yep.
good, and then
Just let me
you'll
know
have another
when. Just let me know when.
Tuesday. We'll do it. We're gonna do it Tuesday, and then Friday you can do the
Okay.
presentation, but you're
Okay.
getting a lot of questions, so I want to get the questions answered,
Yes.
so we can get the questions answered, and then we can hopefully get these people in contact with you. So
All right, brother.
that's my goal. All
All
right.
right.
So have a lovely Saturday. Have a lovely
Mm-hmm.
Sunday. We will talk
Mm-hmm.
soon. All
All
right.
right, brother. Thank you.
For Robb Hill, I'm still Steve Cully, the best podcast host in the universe. This has been in. Remember, life gives you lemons. Don't make lemonade. Take two oranges. Throw them right back at.
Down south, we have Julius Williams and the Trench Mob. Julius trains offensive and defensive linemen. They compete in 5v5 tournaments across the country and also go to college showcase camps. Proud to say they were undefeated at every tournament they attended. Every college showcase camp, a member of the Trench Mob was offered a college scholarship. He's in Decatur, Georgia. If you want to work with the best, work with the Trench Mob, www.battleofthetrenches.com. We have Ned Von Young, Freshfold Laundry Company, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, high-end laundry service. They have you book online. You put your laundry out in a clear plastic bag. They pick it up, wash, dry, fold it for you at Land Speed Records. And they also have an online subscription model, weekly or bi-weekly. They offer now a pickup and delivery service, so you can have your laundry done without leaving the comfort of your own home. Again, washed, dried, and folded for you and returned to you within 48 hours. They also have an expedited service. They have deals for college students in the area as well. Check out their website, myfreshfold-laundry.com. We also have James Whitfield of Luther James Insurance. For the last 3 years, James has dedicated himself to the art of financial planning. He specializes in insurance policies, mainly life insurance. He will make you a boatload of money, and he will do so tax-free. He understands the stress that comes with retirement planning. How much do I need? For how long? Do we have enough? Because fear of the unknown is real. To connect with James, you can go to his website, www.lutherjamesinsurance.com. Finally, we have Robb Hill of R. Hill Enterprises, Inc. Robb is an accomplished author. He is a speaker, and he also is an insurance mastermind, along with being a minister. Robb will put you in the right insurance plan for you. He understands the constraints and the rules that go with insurance, but he makes sure that you ask the right questions so you get the right answers. His main objective is to pull people's heads out of the sand, because that is what we're dealing with currently. To connect with Robb, you can message him on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, or go to his website, rhillenterprisesinc.com. Again, he also does speaking engagements. He is a phenomenal insurance agent out of Chicago, Illinois, and you should contact him for any advice, even if you don't want to work with him.